and welcome to Custom Solutions Pacific Northwest. Today I'll be going over the installation steps to install our aux camera on a Super Duty F350. The tools that you're going to be using today are the flush cuts for cutting zip ties, your spare tire kit, a flathead, and a 8mm for removing your taillight assembly. The spare tire kit is located behind the driver's side of the rear seat in the crew cab models. Alright, so you're going to take your key fob, press the button, pull the spare key out, open this, and unlock your spare tire. Set that aside. Then you're going to assemble your spare tire kit and install it into your spare tire. Get it locked in place, and then we're going to drop your spare tire down it. Then we'll set that aside. And then remove your stuff from your tailgate so you don't drop your tailgate on it and put a dent in your tailgate. I'm going to open this up and we'll get to the install. Once your spare tire is dropped down, you're going to find this plug right here, which is zip tied up here to this cable and is plugged into a blank. You're going to cut that zip tie and drop it down just like this. Now if you're having trouble finding it, this right here is your trailer plug that's right behind the bumper. Right here you can see the trailer plug. Mine has the 4-pin because it does not have the Ford aux camera kit installed on it. So right now it's just got the 7-pin connected to it, and it also has a 4-pin. But if you had the Ford aux camera kit, it's an aftermarket accessory plugged in, it would go, this plug right here would be plugged into that aftermarket accessory. Alright, you're going to get one of two boxes. You're going to get either a blue sticker or a green sticker box, and that's going to be either the inverted or non-inverted cameras. You're going to open it up. You'll get you'll get the 10-foot extension cable, the harness, and you'll get some zip ties and the mount and the aluminum mount and some zip tie mounts as well. So you're going to take out your camera and we're going to mount ours to the side of the bed. Just for reference, that mount is there. I just used an adhesive mount for a quick install for this video. You may use the the aluminum mount with the countersunk screws on your hardware for the back of a toolbox or whatever you're planning on doing. All right, for my purposes today, I'm going to be using the non-inverted version, and that's because I'm going to be putting it on the side of my bed. If you're going to be looking aft, you want to use the inverted version, but if you're going to be looking forward, you want to be non-inverted, and I'll go over that in another video. So we're going to take the camera and plug that into the clip that I have mounted on. What you're going to want to do is clean that with isopropyl alcohol and make sure it's a nice clean surface. Clip it into place, and then we're just going to run this cable up and along the inside of this channel. I've got some zip tie mounts all the way down this, and then this hole right here, which is above your box light, is where you're going to be passing the cable through and down into your taillight assembly. At this point, I'm just going to clip off the tabs for my zip ties. Look a little cleaner. Now you'll remove the 8mm screws for the tail light assembly. Take caution not to drop the tail light assembly. It does kind of easily come out, but it has the radar patch in there if you have a higher trim level truck. So I'm going to drop this down, I unplug it, set it in the bed, and then we're just going to fish out this cable up through the top. Then we're just going to run it down right through this hole, right inside the taillight assembly where the taillight cable goes down from. Alright, and I should just drop it right out the bottom of the truck. At this point I can do the installation of the taillight again. Make sure they're firmly seated. Get in the front two corners. And then we're just going to install those two 8mm screws for the taillight assembly. Alright, now your cable runs down right through here through that pass-through, and I just put a couple zip ties, one here, and then ran the cable up along with this one, and it's going to go over the top and down on this side. That's where we're going to plug it in to the harness, and then I'm just going to tie up the extra cable with all these cables here on the side. We're good to lift the spare tire back up, and we'll take a look and do some camera adjustments. Alright, now that we have that all finished up, we're going to go to the aux camera and check the positioning. So by my look, it looks like it's a little bit high, so I'm going to hop in the bed, open the rear window, and adjust that down just slightly. Now is where you're going to want your flathead to make that angle adjustment, so I'm just going to loosen this up just a little bit and bring it down, and then check that on the screen. It's easier to open up the rear sliding window. Now after making your adjustment, you're just going to tighten it back up and you're all done.